Pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to my stream. I'm Buy by Money. I'm glad that you guys can join us here. Hey, if you guys are just joining the channel, make sure you guys fill out that poll. Let me know what kind of day you think it's going to be. Drop a GM in the chat as well with your location. Helps us out a lot. Lets the YouTube algorithm know to push out the stream for anyone who's looking for content like this. Not only are you supporting the stream, but you're supporting others, like-minded people, like-minded traders. Welcome. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Hussein Amadi. Good morning, Angelo. Good morning, Day Trading Like a Predator. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We just finished a pre-market show. Always have a great time there. I'd love to see you guys there. Especially if you want to support the channel a little bit more. Helps out a lot. Just wrapping up the pre-market show. We do trigger the second entry short on a really terrible signal bar on the 10K chart. A, B, C, terrible signal bar. Also 4 pushes up. Also, perhaps you can consider this some sort of type of break of trend to new high. You could consider that, and the new high was 4 pushes up. Break a trend, new high, 4 pushes up. Could look for a reversal here. Unsure though. I mean, it looks like it wants to go up. I mean, we are in an uptrend. So, doing some pre-market analysis with you guys. Good morning, guys. F Zen, good morning. Carl Herman, good morning. From Asheville. Captain G, good morning from Malta. Thanks for dropping your location and some GMs in chat. What do we have here now? So we had a spike in channel. Spike channel. Coming back to the bottom of the channel. And the bottom of the channel is acting as a type of support. To me, the bottom of the channel is here. So we actually haven't come back to the bottom of the channel yet. Are we going to test this as a trading range is a question. Typically, you come back to the bottom of the channel. We haven't hit it yet, but we may hit it. Not sure. Bit confusing. But, in my opinion, we have a potential break of trend here to new low. And this new low created a two-legged pullback. A, B, C. I'll be interested in a fail second entry short in this area. I'd be interested in that. And I almost be willing just to take a fail second entry long on the 10K chart because that's just a good setup. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Aaron Korn. Good morning, Wolfgang. Good morning from Dallas. Captain G says, how long is a delay on the stream? Can you put on a clock? Maybe that's something I'll do. Zen says Tequila Tuesday. No thanks. Not a tequila guy. Not that I don't like it, but don't really yeah. I don't know if I want to drink tequila 11 o'clock in the morning. Not that whiskey's any better, but Corsi, good evening from Algiers, Algeria. Sitting on my pause. Market's about to open in 3 minutes here. The delay typically, there's a native about 20-second delay for YouTube, so I'm gonna go short here for a scalp, but risk is large because you'd be using the 10K as your signal bar. Potential trap on the 10K chart, and that could trigger a massive downtrend. That could trigger it, but we'll sit on a pause here. If you're going to trade down the 10K, your signal bar is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points large. Sitting on our pause, waiting for a good setup here. Pandas. I'm gonna put a poll up, but actually, I'll just ask you guys. Give me a 1 in the chat if you were green yesterday. Give me a 2 if you're red. Give me a 3 if you were flat. Yesterday, I will say, and I will admit, yesterday was probably one of the most difficult days I've ever seen. SL goes, hi, bye-bye money. I got deleted because it was all caps. Don't type in all caps. The Nightbot will block you. But yesterday for me was honestly one of the most difficult days I've seen in a long time. I had no direction. I had no idea what was happening yesterday in terms of like which way we're gonna go. I had, it like fake you out. Sometimes it'll make you think you're gonna go direction, and then it just doesn't do anything and just stalls out. And yesterday was just one of the hardest days in my opinion, for me. But it looks like a lot of you guys are green, which is amazing.
10,000 tick trap.
We got a trap on a 10K chart. I'm about to trigger here. I thought the market just opened with that big spike, but okay, market just opened. Let's get our bamboo pandas. Let's go, baby. About to trap out on the 10K chart. I'll probably skip it because the risk is huge.
10,000 tick trap.
I think yesterday for me was so difficult because I kept looking for a swing trade, but all my swing trades were failing. Just terrible time to swing trade. Trap does trigger on the 10K chart. We are most likely trying to look to come down to the bottom of the trading range, or the spiking channel, right? The bottom of the channel. Let's say we're trying to head down to it. We could have a massive reversal on the 10K chart. As you can see, the 10K trap does trigger with this magenta box. But we could see this as first break of trend to, looking for a new high. This could be our first break of trend. So not maybe necessarily looking for a short trade here. But as I mentioned, this could be considered first break of trend to new high. Looking for a reversal setup here, and I think a lot of traders did take that reversal here, but they're probably sweating right now once they see a candle looking like this. Can this strategy be used on crypto like Bitcoin? Yes, it could be used on any strategy or any instrument, any commodity, any stock. The reason being is because it is based on price action. And I'm gonna, man, this guy needs to chill out. Looking to come down now. Looking to come to the bottom of our channel. It looks like that's what it's trying to do. It's getting choppy right now. Cannot make any trades here. Very choppy. You could have 1, 2, 3 attempts down and consider going long here. After 3 failed attempts down. The 10K, you know, actually the traps here and is actually just pushing up here. This failure of this trap could keep this market keep going up. Can't make any trades here. Some people could take this trade here to go long. Alright. The market's been foolish enough here. I'm going long here. On a trap. Trap trade to the long side could create an outside bar reversal. I don't like them, but I like this context, so I'll probably take this outside bar reversal. All right, just filled. I wasn't even able to get filled in my position completely, and hit my scalp. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Getting an early bamboo. It like scalped me out before it filled me completely. It only filled me like 2 contracts. Gave me a point. And that's what I mentioned. I mentioned that I would take a failed second entry short, which is exactly what happened here off the 20 MA. And that's a setup that I like. You know, people like these W setups, basically double bottoms. Right, these W's, whatever you want to call them, and I like taking these, but I need the setup, right? And I like this setup where we get a trap triggering that double bottom, the breakout of the double bottom. That's what I like to see. Coming back up into our channel, so maybe 10 to make a new high here. We'll see. Congrats to those who made money yesterday. I'm super happy that you guys did, but for me, man, that yesterday was so difficult. I might get 4 pushes up here. I may go long here, but this is pretty far away from the 20 MA. I might go long if we actually were like in this little tight bull channel, but we're not. So those who took that trap trade on the 10K chart got stopped out, unfortunately. You know, that's a tough one. Because traps on the 10K chart are so successful, like just the probability alone, like the setup alone. But it's just hard to look for a short trade in this area, in my opinion. You know, when you, I mean, this is such a strong uptrend. Like, you could consider this, right, break a trend, but for me, I will consider this a new uptrend. And you know, this to me might be the first break of trend, essentially, something like this, and looking for a new high now. That's why I didn't enter that short. Also, huge risk. Maybe looking for a two-legged pullback off the 20 MA. That'd be nice. I'll take that long. Two-legged pullback off the 20 MA. A, B, C. See if we'll get it. Market's being stingy. It's not giving us, or you can only take what the market gives you, and the market's not giving us our second entry long on this uptrend. First entries only right now, unfortunately. Pandas. Hey, drop in the chat if you guys did anything interesting for Valentine's Day. Mrs. Panda and I, we have a tradition that basically I make dinner. That's a tradition. We figured we can, it'd be nice, if she could get a break from cooking all her delicious food. So I cook once a year. It is Valentine's Day. So I have like one or two dishes that I just master, and I just make it every single Valentine's Day. But yeah, yesterday I made for Mrs. Panda some risotto, mint pea risotto with some scallops, and yeah, that's our tradition as of this year. Nah, I usually do make Mrs. Panda dinner. I know people like to go out to fancy restaurants, things like that, but man, if you ever eat my risotto, you wouldn't need to go to a restaurant. Steve Crew went to Bubba Gump Shrimp by the beach with my girl. Let's go, baby. Steve Crew, are you in the West Coast? Because if you went to the beach in this area, you've been freezing. Evzen, wife got chocolates from students. I got chocolate from wife. Wife gets chocolate from me. Yeah, in the house, I typically grill all the meats. I'm basically my wife's a sous chef. She needs me to chop veggies or whatever, prep food. Just watching pandas. No setups that I like so far. Other than the one I took with this trap trade. Very nice setup. Unfortunately, I couldn't even get filled my entire position, so it is what it is. Let's see if a swing trade was made here. Swing trade was made here. Plus more. Aloha Trader says, I made Mrs. Aloha linguine alla vongole. That sounds amazing. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds super, super fancy. It sounds just like pasta, though. But the pasta dishes all sounds like Italian dishes sound super fancy, but it's just like spaghetti and meatballs. Nasir Rahimi wants to know what Michael Chin did for Valentine's Day. Maybe you guys should throw some comments on his videos. Ask him what he did for Valentine's Day. What if we all just went to Michael Chin's like most recent video, and you know, it's not recent, but his newest video, and just ask him, Michael Chin, what you do for Valentine's Day? Let's just all ask him that. Getting choppy here, but clearly above the 20 MA. We could consider this first break of trend here. Looking for a new high. I have no setup though, Panos. Nor do I like this wick that shoots up to the top of this trading range. I don't like that wick right there. Russell H says he made risotto. Just watching, super choppy, multiple overlapping bars, about 4 overlapping bars in a row. I will go long here actually. I like this trade. I think we have enough room to the top of this, above the 20 MA. I'll take a long trade here. Decent signal bar. In this trade, scalped out in about 1 millisecond. Not sure how long our runner will last. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Runners are getting stopped out just immediately. Got that new high now. Oh, welcome to the stream, pandas. Hope everyone's doing amazing. We're getting our bamboo this morning. Another trap trade to the long side. I'm skipping this trap trade. I'm not going to take this trap trade. If it does trap, I'm not taking it. The main reason being is because this is kind of where we're actually looking to go short. And trap trade goes away regardless, so it doesn't matter. Curious to see what happens here. I'm about my money, and this is the only channel that trades live the two-legged pullback. Everyone else who has two-legged pullback content wishes they are like this stream. I wish we had more price action streamers. That would be nice. I would enjoy that. I'm the first of its kind. And I happen to be a panda. We're getting interesting setup on the 10K chart, but it's getting choppy on 10K as well. It is a two-legged pullback on the 10K. A, B, C, and I'm only mentioning this not because I want to go short here, but because if it does trigger, it could push down a little bit here. Just watching, just watching. It's getting choppy. Apparent, like to me, this is an apparent trading range, very apparent. And I'm sitting on my pause here. The only way I would trade this is buy low, sell high, and no setup for me. Decent push down. Decent, very decent push down. Very decent push down. See, this is what I meant when this trap was about to start to happen up here. I was like, I'm not taking that trap because this is a place where we're looking for a reversal, and the reversal is happening right before our eyes. This is a place you want to go short, not long. And it's because it's major trend reversal setup, as we mentioned many times on the stream. First break a trend to new high, then you're looking for the major trend reversal, right? You have a minor reversal here, right, with this move down, then setting up for the major trend reversal with two legs up, right? We have two legs up, typically makes one more attempt, right? Making it a higher high double bottom, essentially that's what it is. Would I go short here? I would. On a failed second entry long, I'll look for that setup in this area. Now that we're far away from the 20 MA, harder to take that short because we're far away from the 20 MA. Multiple bear bars in a row, and that's what I mentioned also on the 10K chart. We had that second entry short about a trigger, and I said I wasn't really willing to take it, but they wanted to mention because we could have a strong push down if that does trigger, and exactly that's what's happening. Would I take a second entry, fail second entry long here? I would not take it here. Too far away from 20 MA. I would like it if it was closer, and the reason being is because this move could already be done. Right, this breakdown could already be done, and this could reverse here. And so if we have a trap trade here, it's kind of later in the trend. Just waiting here for a setup. I may be interested in a trap trade here, fail second entry long. I don't know if I would be, mainly because 10K chart, we're all on the 20 MA. That could act as support here, and I'll be trading against that. So it's just a little too far away from a 20 MA as well. If it was closer, I'd be way more interested, but not right now. Not right now. Just hard for me to take that. It doesn't even trigger, so it doesn't matter, right? Our second entry long doesn't trigger here, so there's no setup for us. But if it was there, you know, I'm thinking if it, you know, you're always trying to think like 3 or 4 steps ahead. So it's like, if it does happen, what would you do? If that fails, what would you do? And would you, you know, like, you're basically thinking like 3 or 4 setups that could be happening in a row at any one moment. So even though it doesn't trigger, I'm thinking if it does trigger, do I want to take the reversal? You know, so you're thinking already, and if it doesn't happen, then it just doesn't. That's why this takes so much focus, because you're thinking of so many setups. You're just thinking of so many setups at one time. SL asks, do you need to trade a specific time of the day to use a two-leg pullback strat? I think for tick charts you don't. I think for time charts you do, because the time charts depend on volume, and so you need good volume for the price action to be good on the time chart, such as the 5-minute chart. But if you're trading a tick chart, pretty much any time frame works, or any time you can trade. And SL, if you keep asking the same questions again and again and again, I'm gonna just block you from the channel. We could have a trap trade here, pandas. Right here, this is a trap. I don't know if I'm interested in it. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't think I am. Maybe a little too choppy. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 overlapping bars in a row. Even if this does trigger, I'm not interested because you have a trading range here. Right, on a smaller time frame, this is just a simple trading range, and that would be a failed breakdown. I'll actually look for a two-legged pullback here instead of that trap. This trap fails, or hasn't failed yet, but it's starting to reverse. Two-legged pullback, I'd be more interested in a two-legged pullback here off my 20 EMA here, or off my trend line as well. All right, so if you enter that trap, thoughts and prayers to you, you just got stopped out. It is choppy here. I would like some space, right? I would like a two-legged pullback kind of triggering up in this area, so there's enough room to come back into my trading range. But if it triggers like down here, then you're like kind of the bottom of the trading range again. It's not ideal. You want to have room in here to come into our second entry. Sure. So now it's not looking good. You know, you kind of want to trigger here so you have enough room to make the second entry short. Scalp out, but now it's like way down here, so you're hitting your head at the bottom of this trading range, so it makes it more difficult. Plus it's just extending the trading range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 overlapping bars in a row. Hard to trade this in my opinion, and you have to be wondering, when will this trading range break? It does trigger to go short here, currently trapping traders right now. It has a good chance to make a point in my opinion, but it's just choppy, too choppy, and I do not like to go right short into support. I do not like to do that. So we're sitting on our pause here, and notice the trading range indicator just marking beautifully our trading range way back here with these 3 overlapping bars. It starts to extend the trading range, giving you a heads up saying, hey, this might be a trading range, and it was. So that was a second entry short. It does scalp you out. But yeah, I just can't take it. I wish it triggered a little higher, actually. You know, instead of way down here with a terrible signal bar. I would like it if it triggered, like, if it looks something like this, I'll be more interested in going short. So it can trigger, there will be enough room to the bottom of the trading range, but not enough room to the bottom of the trading range to scalp out. So I'll skip that trade. Even though it does work out for you, I don't think it was necessarily a good trade. Getting complete choppiness right now. This is probably the best trade so far today. I like this. Where was my other scalp that I took? Oh yeah, I take this one and this one. I thought I took one before this, but no. I took this trade and this trade. So this trading range, you can see, even though we do scalp out, it comes right back up into our trading range. And it's just a little tricky right there. But when you see price action like this, you just don't trade it. You just, in my opinion, you just let it go. Sitting on my pause. I'll take a trap, a fail second entry long here. I'll take a fail second entry long here. I would take a fail second entry long to trigger this lower low, right? Breaking this low, the new low. But now it's a little far away for me to take it, but I may consider a fail second entry long here still. Looking for a fail second entry long here. I don't want an outside bar reversal. I'd like it to not be an outside bar reversal. It's a perfect scalp trap currently. Just waiting. No joy in trap. Trap is gone. Just watching this. Just watching this market go without me. So we made that new low, pushing back up above this low. So it makes me wonder, are we going to break above the 20 MA now and start to make our way back up? Hard to say. This could be first break of trend to new low. I would think one more leg down makes sense though to me. And one more leg down, and it could finally come to test the bottom of our trading range here. And if it does that, we could be in a downtrend day today. The main reason being is because we made this big move up and move down, and it's just making lower highs and lower lows. Quick look at the daily chart. The daily chart right now is underneath the 20 MA, and it's wedged between the 240 SMA and the 20 MA. And I cannot tell you how many times this happens on the 2000 tick chart. This happens all the time. Once it starts to hit the 240 SMA and then bounces off the 20 MA like this, it just wedges for a long time and basically creates a trading range and becomes 50-50 on which way it will break out or break down. Two-legged pullback to go short here. According to my calculations, I have no idea what's happening. I don't know if I'll take this short. I don't know if I'll take this short. I'd probably take a fail second entry short here instead of this Pikachu. That's tough. That's tough. I'd rather come back into our trading range. Give me a 1 in the chat if you would take a short here. Give me a 2 if you'd skip it. Give me a 3 if you would take the fail second entry short. What would you do in this situation? If you got a signal bar, a decent signal bar off the 20 MA in this context, would you go short here, Pandas? You only got a few seconds to decide. And that's why when it comes to day trading, you have to be already anticipating your trades because you have very little time to decide, these very important decisions. So I'll probably skip this on the basis of this signal bar being a trading range bar. A two-legged pullback. A, B, C. I'll probably look for it. Fails like entry short here. That little pop up actually makes me want to go short, but sit on my pause. We are actually still choppy here, and as you can see, we're just actually still in this trading range. Fail breakdown, fail breakout, fail breakdown, fail breakout, fail breakdown, and maybe fail breakout. Who knows? I'm actually still interested in this. Actually, probably make a new low. Could have a fail second entry short here, but I think it's gonna come down here. I think it's gonna try to come down here. The signal bar is not the best. It does scalp out. What can you do? What can you do? You kind of already made that right breaker trend to new low here, so maybe hesitant to go short here. Plus, barely enough room to the bottom of that trading range. Big push down. Maybe coming to retest the bottom of this trading range. Sorry, retest the bottom of the channel here to create a trading range. Big push down. I drew this horizontal line, I don't know, very long time ago. And we may come down to test it now. I mean, this horizontal line is based off the bottom of this channel, and that's just what typically happens according to price action. Might not always happen, but typically that's what happens. By the way, if you guys are just joining the stream, make sure you guys scalp that like button. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm Buy Money. Drop a GM in the chat if you're just joining, and let me know. Whoa. Who's this X73 guy? This guy is wild. Bye. That was very strange. The internet's full of very interesting people. Anyways, I'm Buy Money. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm glad that you guys are here. If you're just joining the stream, hey, we're trading with 100% risk-free trading. And how's that possible, you may ask? Well, it's because we're trading with a prop firm called Apex Funded Traders, and they will fund you $300,000 if you pass an evaluation. They have many types of tiers. You can be funded up to 25K, 50K, all the way up to 300K. And on the stream, we're trading 300K accounts. And the way to get a funded account is by passing an evaluation. Now, if you're interested in getting funded or trading risk-free like we do here every single day, there is a coupon on the bottom of your screen, 50% off. Also a link in the pinned message in the chat. So if you guys are interested in Apex, 50% off their evaluations in order to get a funded account is an amazing deal. Remember, we're talking about if you pay just like $300 around, you can get $300,000 in funding. Amazing deal. And so if you guys are interested, make sure you guys use that coupon. But also on the stream, we trade only one single instrument here. It is the emini S&P futures. We don't trade cryptocurrency. The emini makes cryptocurrency look like child's play. When we're talking about liquidity, the emini, nothing comes close. So we trade this every single day because of how liquid it is. And you don't have any problems with getting filled. You don't have any problems. The slippage, you might get a little slippage, but if you trade properly, you won't even get any slippage really. And so, pandas, just joining the stream. We trade pure price action here. We traded two-legged pullback, only one single setup. If you want more details about our setup, please check out the description below. There are playlists going over the details of the setup that we trade. Gonna take this reversal here. Yeah. So make sure you check that out. Also on screen, we have a two-legged pullback indicator to show us every single two-legged pullback, every single trap. It counts all legs for us. If you're interested in the indicator, you can go to the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. Also, the trading range indicator, giving us these trading ranges before they even happen, right? And so, if you guys are interested in trading range indicator, make sure you check out the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. Trap just triggered here, and I am in it. Feels like entry short here. You know, break a trend to new low, and this is where we look for the reversal. So I'll take it. And if we get stopped out, it is what it is. You know, I'll take the setup. Typically, you can swing trade these, but seeing the struggle here, I just want to scalp out, but we'll see here. Let's go, baby. Let's see if we get a runner. That'd be amazing if we could actually get a runner here. All my runners have been getting stopped out. Is this the one? Is this the chosen one? Don't stop me. Don't. Let's go, baby. Stops me out now. It goes on its merry way. So, break a trend to new low. Reversal pattern. You know, we see this setup happen so many times every single day. Up 425. Let's go, baby. Just enough for a scalp. Pushing down now. This reversal fails. This is a failure in my opinion if it breaks the previous candle's low right here. I would consider this a failed reversal here. And we may be heading our way back down. Typically, you want follow through on these reversals, and there's no follow through here. With no follow through, I would say that's a failed reversal. Which means I'm thinking it's gonna go back down. Now we have a directional bias. Pandas, hope you guys are doing amazing. Up 425 today. TK says leaf buffet today, Pandas. Yeah, we're getting our bamboo. Let's go, baby. Look at the 10K chart. Absolutely horrendous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overlapping bars in a row. Let's see if the 5 minutes giving us information that we can't see anywhere else. 5 minute also completely useless information. Could be trading range, and we could be at the bottom of trading range. So if we're slicing in and out of the 20 minute, we could make our way back up here. Trading range indicator is suggesting that we are in the bottom of some sort of trading range. The daily, the daily is absolutely insane here. If we break this low here, if we create a candle underneath the 20 MA and we break the low of a candle beneath the 20 MA, in this situation, Pandas, I'm saying get ready for a big move down. According to price action. And so that's what I meant, that this looked like a failed reversal, and this reversal should have follow through, but there's no follow through like this. instead we have a big bear bar ending on its low, you're expecting it to actually continue to go down instead of reversing here. So we should see. Getting a lot of shilling today. A lot of shilling. Don't know what's happening today. Is this like special shilling day? National Shilling Day? By the way, pandas, if you guys are interested in following me more closely, I disclose a lot more to my members. We have a pre-market show every single day, and that starts at 9 o'clock. And so if you want access to that pre-market show, you can become a panda and you have access to it. If you want access to our two-legged pullback Discord channel, where we talk about trades off stream and we continue to trade with a community where everyone's there. Some of your favorites, such as Richard Harris, is there. We have a lot of pandas who are active in that Discord, who are not as active maybe in the chat, but they like the back and forth in the Discord a lot better than YouTube chat. YouTube chat is actually one of the worst types of modes of communication, in my opinion. But when you're talking about like a chat room, Discord, where kind of everyone is equal and has like ability to communicate with each other, and direct message each other, and do all these things, it's just a lot better in terms of the format. So if you're interested in access to the two-legged pullback Discord, you can become a super panda. It's a little more expensive, but in my opinion, if you're learning, or if you want someone to trade with, if you want a community to trade with outside of the stream, then it's well worth it, in my opinion. I think anyone who's part of that Discord will say so. Plus, we can extend our conversations, have a great time. Everyone is super willing to help out on and super encouraging, actually, because this is a journey. And so on this journey, there's going to be a few bumps on the road, and it's good to have people to help you through those tough times. There is this quote I love. It goes, "Tough times never last, only tough people last." And there's like this guy, I forget his name, but he does like some weird noises after he says these like super deep meta quotes. Arthur Lopez says, "What's a shill?" GT Trader 67 says, "I have not been able to access the Discord since becoming a super panda." Message me. You can also email support@twoleggedpullback.com, and they can help you out as well. It should be automatic. There's an API connected with Discord. There's integration between Discord and YouTube, so that access should be automatic. But you have to set it up on your side. You just have to make sure you connect your YouTube to Discord. Michael McFerrin says, "So did you say Super Panda was free on purchase of two-legged pullback deluxe?" It's not free per se, but access to the Discord is free if you purchase the deluxe indicator. And so, you don't have to become a super panda. You'll just get it if you just follow the instructions. When you purchase it, you should have instructions on how to join the Discord. Pandas. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 overlapping bars on the 10K chart. Market is extremely confused on what it wants to do. We are making one of these W type setups here. No setup for me to take this W, but I am not interested in this W setup right now. To me, it's more like a trading range. So it could be creating this W shape, but sitting on my pause. Shilling is when other people come and try to promote, promote things, promote, some random altcoins and, scam coins and, whatever. Could get a second push up here. You can see that the two gray ones here, it just means first pullback, first entry. So the counts all reset on the up and down trends. So, what in the world? Kellyanne's in a short swing. Let's hope it works out. Potentially two-legged pullback here. Looks like Kellyanne's getting her swing. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Kellyanne, this one's for you. Get to the bottom of that trading range. Let's go. Alright, let's join Kellyanne in the swing. If we get a fail second entry long here, I'm going short. Let's join her in this party. This downtrend party. If you were in a swing trade here, you could base it off this. And you haven't made your 2 times risk reward. In my opinion, that swing trade is not done yet. If you were trying to swing that. And even though this looks very scary, you may skunk it when you see a candle like this, but technically you should still be in this trade. Big bull bar ending near its high. You never want to see that if you're in a swing trade. Going short. But man, that's tough. That's a huge... I mean, Kelly's probably jumping with joy right now. But big risk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of risk. I'm sitting on my pause here. What are we looking for? A minimum here. In my opinion, looking for a 2 times risk reward. We are almost there. Trap the trigger, 2 times risk reward just met. Touched the 2 times risk reward perfectly, bounced off of it. So in my opinion, this swing trade could already be done and you'd be just in with your runners at this point. But that swing trade bounced perfectly off our 2 times risk reward here. And so it could just be done right now. It could be done. But trade at your own risk. I'm not your financial advisor. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you what I see here. And a 2 times risk reward bouncing off perfectly like that. The 2-legged pullback. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. If you're still holding on to this, Kelly, I hope you're not. But if you still are, then thoughts and prayers to you. Technically, you're still safe. You haven't got stopped out yet. But it looks like it's about to stop you out. Like, very high chance to stop you out here. Kellyanne, maybe the luckiest person I've ever met. You have not got stopped out yet. And that is absolutely amazing. Woo! That is very close, but you have technically not been stopped out yet. You can at least come out break even. You can at least come with a profit at any point right now. So everything's up to you at this point. For me, if I saw that happen here, I would probably gotten out already. But everyone trades differently. Some people want that bamboo forest. Boy, oh boy. That is actually amazing that we didn't get stopped out there. Anyone's in this swing trade still, waiting to hit the bottom of that trading range. That is very rare to see when you come up super strong like this and we do not tick above. The fact that we came back down here, man, oh man, oh man. Absolutely amazing. It's actually incredible. Whoo! Kellyanne has some cojones. I mean, I don't have a setup I really like. Actually, I like this long trade here. Thinking that would really gonna reverse, but sitting on my pause. This is extremely choppy for me. I mean, when you look at the 10K chart, you have 2 pushes down on the 10K chart. Could be creating a second entry long here on a 10K. A, B, C. Could be setting this up on the 10K chart. Unsure though. We broke below here. Now we're pushing back up. Whoo! I almost want to put an order here right above this high. I think if we break above here, it will pop up like that, like we just did. And now we're up. Hey, I will give credit to Kellyanne because she stuck to her convictions. But I think you know, the 2 times risk reward is something to really look out for, because when that happens, you have, in my opinion, I think a lot of traders use 2 times risk reward, and you can see it with the price action. You know, that hitting right there with this 2 times risk reward on this signal bar, to me, is not a coincidence. It's calculated, and yeah, there was another chance to get out again on that 2 times risk reward. Just like amazing, like almost a miracle we didn't break out, but happens the next time up. Hey, but Kellyanne, I mean, if you have a conviction and if you have a plan, they can come back to the bottom of its trading range, then you know it is what it is. You gotta stick to that plan. That's why typically, if I do a swing trade, I will have my core position come out here and just have a runner to see if I can get, you know, to the bottom of, you know, some sort of range or some sort of key area. Pushing higher now, creating a triangle. And I think this triangle will actually last. Basically have something like this. You have something like this. Get rid of this guy. So these 2 purple lines now are creating our sides of our triangle. The reason why it's triangles is because we have higher lows and lower highs, which make a triangle. Easy to see on the 10K chart, this triangle. Could just be a type of bull flag. But all of this chop here makes me think we'll come back into it. It's just really choppy. I don't know. Regardless, I didn't really have a setup here I liked at all in all this chop here. So I'm just sitting on my paws. Anyone who thinks that who is not sure yet of Apex, there was one thing about Apex that I didn't like, and it was their website. Their website looked so terrible. The website now, if you go to it, looks actually really spiffy, and they definitely put some money in updating the website. But other than that, you know, there's everything about Apex in terms of how they function as a business, I think is amazing, and the product. But also, if you're wondering, like, are they legit? I'll just say right now, they are legit. They are 100% legit. We may get another push up here. Waiting here. I will have to trade. If I'm going to take a trade here, it would have to be something like this. It's a lot of price action that needs to happen, but basically 2 pushes up here, and then I would have a failed second entry long here. So it's going to look for a second entry long, failure, and that's the best, right? This is the setup I'm looking for Basically, it fails second entry long, so I need 2 pushes up, creating this, finishing up this 2-legged move. Then reversal will be 2 legs down, fake out, reversal, break, break, pushes up, and that fails and pushes down. So this is the setup I'm looking for at the moment. Coming off of the top of this triangle. That is the highest probable setup you can imagine, for me at least, in this situation. Nasir Rahimi, just got my PA account. Let's go, baby. Congratulations on getting funded. I would like a push up here. I would like that setup that I mentioned. You know, I'll draw it out again. I need 2 pushes up to the top of this triangle. Once that move is done, I'm looking for a 2-legged move that fails. Something like this. Right, this is the setup I'm looking for. Let's see if we get it. Now, will it happen? I don't know. But if it does happen, I'm willing to trade it. Let's see the swing trade on this big bull bar here. Swing trade's all the way up here. If we're gonna make 2 times risk reward on this bar, it has to come up here. It's a little off. Actually down there. Emmanuel Martinez asks, is this 50% discount on Apex for every month, or just is every month? Once you like start with it, you always keep the 50%. It's risk-free trading, you know. I mean, any losses you accrue in Apex, you know, Apex takes the risk. Potential 2-legged pullback now. We did get 2 pushes up here. It's not where I would really want it. In fact, it might make a 2-legged pullback now to the long side. I'm going long here.
10,000 tick trap.
I'm going long here. It's a 2-legged pullback. But this trading range is so strong. I don't know if I really want to go long. Expecting a breakout here. Signal bar is not the best. It is a Pikachu trade here to go long. Something else happened than I thought. Well, actually, technically, I still can get my setup, right? A, B, C. 2 pushes up. Now we may get this setup here. I don't think we're going to get this setup, but I wish it happened closer to the top of this triangle. I will take a trap trade on the 10K chart. I'll just say that. 10K is forming a trap potential here, and I will go long on that 10K. I will go long. If it does, if this trap lasts, I will go long here. The question is, will it last? We come and touch the 20 EMA here. I'm very tempted to go long here, Pandas, on a 2-legged pullback. A, B, C. But we could maybe get my setup that I was looking for. Fails second entry long. The main reason being I'm scared because we just exited this trading range and we could get sucked back into it. So I'm a little scared. But this is first breakup trend. Looking for a new high. Signal bar is decent. That could be an easy second entry long, but I'm skipping it. Just because of this trading range, I don't like breakouts. higher low second entry would be better. This could be a really easy second entry long to enter. That could be skipping. I could be missing out on a really easy trade here. We do have this minor trend line here that could be blocking us. I'll take a higher low setup. I can't take this first one. I cannot take this trade. A little too scared. I need a little more evidence that we're actually breaking out here. And could be the easiest trade of a lifetime. Scalps out. I am looking for a long trade though on the 10K chart. And I'm willing to take that. I would trade smaller. The risk is larger. The trap on the 10K chart. Darn it. It does trigger an outside bar reversal. I don't like outside bar reversals. Break a trend. New high. Looking for something like this now. See if we get it. Hitting our heads at the top of this triangle. Russell H asks, I wonder if you're actually making real trades with a funded Apex account, or if they are sim trades and they just pay you profits out of their pockets, banking on the fact that most traders lose money. It's a good question. They, in my opinion, if they're doing that, they must have some sort of like actuary to see what is the best thing for them to do. William Rogers asks, how do you determine the top and bottom of a trading range without the indicator of course? If you go to the website at www.twoleggedpullback.com, if you go into the tutorial section and watch the trading range tutorial, it tells you exactly how the trading range is created. And so I'll use the same principles basically manually. Wayne Bignell says, today is day number 10 on my 150K evals. Let's go, baby. AGG says, trap. Sim even after you pass. I don't know. I mean, it could be quote unquote sim trading, but the sim trades probably copy over to their main account or core account. Apex eval is sim 100%. There's no way they would, be trading live with people's eval accounts. It's a 100% guarantee your business would fail. Fans, make sure you guys scalp that like button. Let me get another push up here, which I wouldn't mind at this point. P account is sim too. Like I mentioned, even though it's quote unquote sim, they probably copied their trades to their main account. You're not actually trading directly in their main account. They're going to be either picking and choosing, right, people's sim trades, or all the trades. I don't know, obviously I don't know like the engine that they have, but I don't know what happens behind the scenes, but it most likely copies to their main account. Push up here, breaking above the triangle. Very interesting. Something happens here where you get a little gap here, showing a strength from the bulls. There's actually a little teeny gap here, but that teeny gap could mean a lot, especially this late in trend. Right on the second push up, you have a gap here like this. But now we are hitting our heads on the top of the triangle. We're gonna see if this breaks out or not. I think it's a little early to break out. Plus, this price action down here makes me think this is not gonna break out, right? This is actually very heavy price action, and in my opinion, this trading range can suck this price action back into it. But will it happen? I don't know. It just seems like it might happen. Now I'm looking for my setup. This setup that I've been waiting for a very long time. Fails like entry long. That 10K trap does trigger actually. It just happens to trigger with the outside bar reversal and then triggers again, which I don't like. Pushing pretty strong now, right? Taps that 20 EMA and creates this gap here, and very interesting. And that's like the advantage of having your runner break even, stop loss at break even. You lose on commissions, but that's only commissions on one contract. But you'll be in trades like this, right? This would actually be a runner for you. I'm not sure how high this is gonna go. This could be an uptrend day today now, after that breakout, but oh man, this price action down here just makes me feel like it's gonna come back down into it. Regardless, this is my only setup that I'm looking at for a short trade. Just waiting here. In my opinion, with this 10K trap triggering, we could have a strong uptrend day today. Not strong uptrend maybe all day, but we could have a strong uptrend right now. And that comes after, right? This failed trap here. There's a failed trap, right? It only makes like not even a 1 point. And it reverses, and now we got a reversal on the other side, and this is successful. So this failed trap could, right, and with this reversal, basically, believe it or not, this is just a two-legged pullback. A, B, C outside bar reversal here, and another outside bar reversal here. Two outside bar reversals to go along. Hate outside bar reversals. They get you both ways, right? They make you want to get in, and then it just fails on you. And they also, when you go in a trade, they'll outside bar reversal, and they come right back, and then finally make you move after it stops you out. It's just like those, man, that feeling is just terrible. I know the market is not personally out to get you, but man, sometimes it feels like it. Sometimes it really feels like it. Sometimes it feels like the market is out to get you personally, like some person hired just to get you. Market has no idea you exist. Alright, pandas. I'm gonna let maybe 2 or 3 more candles form here, and if nothing happens, I'm just gonna end the stream. Just watching. There's like nothing going on here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just pushing higher, trapping right traders out. Big push up, very big push up here. $10 points, 10-point trade here. Let's see if measure move has been made. Measure move being made here. Almost. Actually, yeah, measure move being made here. Actually, yep, definitely now. Measure move has been made from this push up and this 2-legged pullback push up here. So measure move being made here. All right, pandas. I think I'm gonna have to wrap up this stream now, and hope everyone has an amazing day. Trade safe, everybody. And there is a small thing. I will not be streaming on Thursday. Thursday I will be off, and so tomorrow I'll be streaming, and also Friday, but I'll be off Thursday. And just give you guys a heads up, because I know you guys are gonna miss me. You guys are gonna be wondering where I'm at. So pandas, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.